are. This is what's happening. Hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, Rob Benedict joined. So now Rob has to ask to actually officially join. We have to figure out if we can figure out how to do this. Okay, wait. Rob has to send a request. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Look at Titty. Is that what your name is? Look at Titty. I'm waiting. Rob Benedict. I'm waiting for him to ask to join. I braided my hair for you guys, and I'm excited because it feels like I feel like my strawberry blonde is growing back in. I'm happy that my body can still produce that, which is a surprise. Okay, let's see. Robbie B, where are you? Okay. How's everybody doing? How's everybody out there? Let's see. Here I am. I'm in my bunker. And, I actually even washed my hair for this, which is like kind of a big thing. Let's see. Sent a request. Let's see. Did Rob send a request? You're in a virtual class watching this at the same time. That's cool. All right. Thank you. I'm glad you like my hair. Let's see. Rob Benedict, view. Okay, here we go. Go live with Rob Benedict. Add. Here we go. We're going live with Rob Benedict. I'll do a shout out. Rose. Hi, Rose. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it's not scrolling.
Yes.
Hi! We did it!
We did it.
I can't believe it. I feel like Grandma Tony figured it out. Hi, Rob. I washed my hair for you. I have clean hair. Thank you. I even braided it.
It's amazing. Oh my God.
Thank you.
So good.
I was worried I was going to go off-roading during the pandemic, and it's only been like 2 weeks, but I'm immediately thinking I need to dye my own hair immediately. I need to cut it in some weird fashion. I've been eyeballing red hair dye on like Amazon late at night, but now I'm curious to see if my own head can generate red hair again, and it feels like it can.
Wow. Is that what it's going to be? You're full-on red. Are you
I think I'll be a strawberry blonde. By college it was less red, it was more strawberry blonde, but I'm hoping for a strawberry blonde by the end of the pandemic.
That's exciting.
Okay, Rob, how are you doing? Tell me everything.
I'm fine.
You look very handsome. I love glasses, Rob.
Thank
Claire
you.
Feldman
This is
says
at-home
hi
Rob.
from New York City. I like at-home Rob. Are you are you moving soon or no?
No, it turns out it's a weird time to buy a house. I was
thinking about that.
I bought a house, and then a week later we all crashed, and the stay-at-home thing happened. So it's just kind of delaying what we have here in California, which is the escrow period. After you buy a house, and there's an escrow period, right? So it's delaying that. So I've not moved yet. We will see.
I had a 90-day escrow period, which was very stressful, but it was not during a pandemic.
90 days, that's a lot.
It was a lot. And I kept thinking, it's so stressful. I had many panic attacks. I kept thinking, because my deposit was down, and I thought it was every penny that I'd ever made, and I thought, oh, it's just gonna I'm gonna not get approved, and I'm going they're just gonna take my money, and I was very afraid.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
Yeah.
I brought a little show and tell. Now, how do you feel? I have to say, I've learned about myself during this shut-in time, this quarantine, that there's a side of me, and I don't know it's because I growing up like the daughter of an alcoholic that's really good at disasters. There's a side of me that's way too good at prepping. I know how to make myself feel safe. There's a side of me that could be a libertarian in living in the side of a mountain in a seed bank in Nevada, or Idaho. So my best tip for everybody out there. I felt so proud of myself because my whole goal is to never leave the house again. I realized coconut oil. We don't don't need to refrigerate it. And so, like, let's say everything goes to shit, and you like the stores are closed, and like you have like, so this is it, and you can't refrigerate it. You could still have coconut oil, and I've been using it as like a way of doing online like gym classes, and it's my 1 pound weight. I have one in each hand, and I work out with my coconut oil, my like $2 coconut oil.
Wow! Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. So it's like twofold. It's twofold.
It's twofold, and I actually thought it out. I was like, once I've eaten it, I can fill it with water, and still use it as my weight. I still use my weight. I mean, by that point, if that's really what's happening, I'll probably be dead in like 7 days after that. But like, I still have tones lower arms.
Are you eating anything else besides coconut oil?
Just I slather it on my hair and my face, and that's just it. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do like my 500-pound life at the end of this.
Here's my show and tell. This is what I'm eating.
Please.
Cazadores tequila.
Oh my God, that's so. I've been having a lot of CBD tea. I've been doing a lot of CBD tea. That looks like fancy tequila. Is that fancy?
Well, it's pretty good. It's good tequila. I find tequila, it doesn't make you feel heavy like some drinks do. I find I get tequila.
It feels like a party. Light. Thank you so much for coming to my party today. No, and you feel like you're like, oh, it's tequila, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Like a taco truck's gonna roll up soon. Like it's not like if you were pounding like gin or something, I'd be like, I'm worried about Rob. But like tequila feels social, even if it's not.
Exactly. Even when you're by yourself.
I'm gonna go get my CBD tea. Talk to our party. Look at Stu Doug. He says, "Hey God."
Hey guys, hey Doug. For some reason, I'm not seeing the comments from my side, so I'm going to take her word for it that there's a couple people here.
You can't look down at the scroll on the bottom. When I did this with Lauren the other day, we had a scroll.
No, it's like the scroll is like paused.
Mine paused for a little bit.
What do people say?
Started again. I think your internet connection might not be that great because you're a little blurry. Maybe you're not getting great Wi-Fi, and that's why your scroll's not going.
Let me move closer to my modem.
Yeah, let's see.
Now, are you on your iPhone?
Oh yeah. This is the CBD oil that Debbie Ryan gave me when we were filming Insatiable. It's lemon flavored. It's by Lord Jones, and I've been putting this in my tea at night while I watch Love is Blind or, say, Juan Pablo season of The Bachelor, which I've been watching.
Okay, we have to talk about Love is Blind, because I've been watching. I just finished last night. What do you think?
What episode? Did you finish the whole thing?
I just finished the whole thing.
I honestly thought, at first, everybody would tell me I had to watch it. And we're actually doing it on Patreon. And I thought, I don't want to watch. Like, I'm not interested. And then I watched, 5 minutes of the first one. And I thought it was so compelling. I loved it. I thought it was fascinating. I thought I couldn't stop watching it. I thought it was so well done. I thought that the purity of actually this first season before it was this weird global hit. I don't know if they'll ever be able to recreate it. And I don't want to spoil it, but there's one couple that's so fantastic that came out of it that was fascinating. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought the first episode was the best episode when they were still in their cubes or whatever.
Oh my God. Yeah, the first two when they're still in the pod.
Can you hear me okay? Can you see me?
You know what? You're backlit. I can see you, but you're in front of a window, so you're really backlit, and you might need to wipe off your camera lens. You're a little soft focus. Somebody said you look like an abstract painting.
Oh no!
There you are. Don't be in front of a window. Don't be in front of a window. You want to be in front of a wall with a window going towards you.
This is a nightmare.
I'm under a skylight. I have a lot of light coming in. I found my light because I'm vain, and I'm an adult lady over the age of influencer age.
See, I feel like this is a good angle for me, but am I still blurry?
You're a little blurry, but you know what? You're a little blurry. I think you're doing fine. People are saying you're beautiful even as an abstract painting. People can't believe how bad you are at the tech part. We have some questions. I'm going to click below and see what our questions are. Okay. This is from, it's official, Mama Dolly. Do you miss Supernatural, Rob?
Well, I mean, I miss it, yeah, because we were shooting the last season. We were down to the second to last episode, and I was on my way up to Vancouver, and then they called and said, stay home. So, so I miss it. We have 2 more episodes to shoot. I'm just excited to get up there and shoot them. So it's just a bummer.
Yeah, that sucks. And is it the finale of the entire series?
Yeah, it's it. So it's finale season 15, and I've been kind of the bad guy this season. And
Nina had a question. There was a woman named Nina. She wanted to know when you got cast. Did you know that you were going to be God?
No. When I got cast, it was just to do 1 episode, season 4, and I was going to be. It was a one-off. You know, Chuck was the prophet, and then till the end of season 5, that's when I knew I was God. At the end of season 5, they kind of revealed God. But it's kind of in the abstract, so you have to sort of. I knew, but not a lot of people knew. But that's when I knew.
Were you so excited when you found out?
Yeah, I was excited, but it's funny. I got a call from Eric Kripke, who created the show, and he said, "So you're God, you know?" And he said, "But that doesn't mean you're gonna." This is season 5, right? At the end of season 5, he's like, "It doesn't mean you're coming back, though, because we can't have God be like an everyday character." And I was like, "Oh, great." Yeah. Bummer. You know, right. So, but then, like, in season 10, they kind of hinted at it, and then season 11, I finally got to be back on the show as God, and kind of come out that I was God, and had a good arc there, and then this season's
so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool! Like, just as an actor, you never every once in a while you get some presents, and you're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, wow! Like, how cool!
I know, it's crazy.
Did you know that you were going to do more than 1 episode, or did you think it was at first just like a 1 episode thing?
No, it was just a 1 episode thing, and then they kept bringing me back. That season 4, season 5, they brought me back a lot, and then I wasn't on again until season. I've been on the last several seasons.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
let's see. We have a question from It's Official. Oh, it's another one from It's Official Mom and Dolly. What are our favorite movies? Okay, I'll let you go first, Rob. What's your favorite movie?
I've got so many favorite movies. I probably have 100 favorite movies, but I'll tell you.
Give us top 5 to 10.
Well, one of my favorites is Rocky 2. Rocky 2 it was on the other day, and my brother and I used to watch it when I was little, and it's got everything. There's baby's born, he gets married, he has the rematch. It's like it's quintessential Rocky. Rocky 2 is really just a great movie, and I always cry at the end of it when he wins at the end. Yeah, it's terrific.
Erin Foley on her Sports Without Balls podcast, and somebody asked how we met. We actually did a movie together called
A Little Help.
A Little Help with Jenna Fisher. We did a movie together, but then I host a Bachelor podcast called Will You Accept This Rose? And Rob's best friend, Bruce McCoy, is one of my very good friends and was my writing partner, and he runs RuPaul Drag Race, and he was like, you should have Rob Benedict on. He loves The Bachelor. And Rob came on, and we all just loved him so much. We just kept asking him back, and then he became a fan favorite. He's one of our favorites, and then we just became friends. But Erin Foley, who's on the podcast with us, she has a podcast called Sports Without Balls, and it's a sports podcast, and they're about to do sports movies, so you should do that movie with her.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Yeah, no, it's a great movie.
I don't think I've ever seen any Rocky. Do I need to see a Rocky?
Rocky 1 is it's a really good movie. Rocky 1 won the Oscar. But
why is Rocky is better? Rocky 2 is better.
It's just like a more
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what are a couple more favorite movies?
I like all the Wes Anderson movies. I like Rushmore.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, and Life Aquatic, Jujitsu. And gosh,
Bottle Rocket was so good. Bottle Rocket was so good.
Love it. Yeah, I could watch any of them.
I love Moonstruck. Moonstruck was one of my all-time top 5 favorites. I love Cher and Nicolas Cage. I just love.
Crazy Nicolas Cage is the best Nick Cage.
I mean, I have different kinds of things I love because I also have I have an action Land of the Highway. So Crazy Nick Cage, I love the National Treasure movies. I love all the Fast and Furious movies. I love all the Mission Impossible movies. I have a real action side. Then I love Dirty Dancing. I have a garbage side. I love Dirty Dancing. I've seen it 500 times. I've driven to locations that they filmed at in North Carolina where they did the lift in the water. I love it.
Oh my!
I'm garbage.
Wow.
I'm garbage.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. What's your secret trash movie? Oh, Nick Cage. Talk Nick Cage.
Nick Cage, Raising Arizona. I love so much. Raising Arizona.
Oh my God. Raising Arizona was so good. I just rewatched Election. Election was
so good.
I mean, obviously Reese Witherspoon in it was amazing. But then you have Chris Klein as the dumb hot jock. It was incredible.
Totally.
And then Matthew Broderick his eye gets struck. He's so good in it. His eye swells up. It's it was so good. He's so good in it.
Yeah. Also, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh my God.
Matthew Broderick, the best.
16 Candles.
16 Candles. Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club is so good. Okay, let's see. All right, here's another question. I'm just going to scroll through and pick any random question. Okay, let's see. If you could live, this is from Kathleen Carter, 78. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Where would you like to live, Rob?
I would like to live in Hawaii. I think Hawaii would be great. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
do you have a favorite island? Where do you like to go?
Kauai. Kauai is a great island, and it's quiet, and it's I think it would just be so cool to have a kind of a hippie commune in Hawaii.
Yes, I want that for you, Rob. Yes, I'm gonna visit. I love that.
Just bring your CBD oil.
I'll bring my CBD oil. I'll bring my Lord Jones, which is not a sponsor, but this shit ain't cheap. If they want to send me some, feel free. It's $60. That's a lot. I have to really parse it out in my coconut oil, my $2 coconut oil.
What about you, Arden?
Well, I would love a combo of New York City. I love New York City. And I like Vermont. I like sledding. I like winter. I like snow. I'm a winter gal. And then I like in the summer, the lakes. And so I think I would do Vermont and New York if I could.
See, I don't know East Coast as well. That's where you grew up. And I just don't know it as well.
We gotta do a podcast tour. I gotta take you. Oh my God, you would love it. The hippie side of Rob, we could really let you go feral up in the woods of Vermont. You would be.
That's great.
I think you would fit right into the log log cabin lifestyle get you feral fast.
Great. Let's do it.
Have you felt? How do you feel during like being like the shut-in part right now? How do you feel? How have you been doing for like the last few weeks? How's it going? Do you have to teach your kids school? Do you have to teach school?
No, they're taking school online, and it's pretty amazing what they can do. I mean, my son's in high school, and it's just it's already done. They turn in assignments on their iPad already, so it was pretty easy transition. Yeah, so they're just like from 9 to 3 every day. They're just sort of in their own room doing their thing.
My friends who have little kids, I think it's a journey. Like people that are teaching like kindergarten and 3rd grade right now in their living room. Like, I think it has been a lot. So shout out to all you parents out there. It's just hi from me and hi Ann. Yeah, it has been, I think, quite a journey for a lot of the parents.
I've got it easier because I've got high school teenagers,
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to say, look, guys, for whatever reason, Rob's video, it's a little blurry. You got to get over it. It is what it is.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I think it's fine. I think it's literally just a lighting situation, and I think don't even worry.
Can I just tell you, Arden, from my point of view, I've got a crystal clear picture of myself.
Great.
And you, and it's really so.
That looks good. It's looking better to me. I feel like this is your best yet. Okay. And honestly, I'm just saying, slow your roll. Hi from England. Will you accept this rose? I love that you guys listen to it. Okay, let's talk Bachelor gossip. So Peter Weber has not been social distancing, and so he's been like out. So he like flew to Chicago, and there's pictures of him giving like flirty piggyback rides like 2 days ago to Kelly the lawyer. Thoughts, Rob?
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, he's been having like sexy piggybacks with Kelly.
What's going on with him and Kelly?
Well, there was rumors, Okay, so there were rumors that this was all. I'm just such a garbage person. There was rumors that apparently he and Hannah Ann broke up on Super Bowl weekend, and then there was rumors that between Super Bowl weekend and after the final rose that he did allegedly hook up with his producer, and that apparently the rumor was that he slept with Kelly, and there was like a rumor online that she was pregnant, and that's why she wasn't on Women Tell All, which it was a false rumor, I think, but so now,
and which is why then Chris Harrison had her for the
after.
Yeah.
So now he's like giving her sexy piggybacks, and then there's rumors that. Do you remember from Bachelor in Paradise last year? Connor who talks with the vocal fry. Connor.
Yeah, totally.
Apparently, Connor's been flirting with Madison online, and which actually is not a bad couple. Like that feels like it would make sense. This is your best video yet, by the way.
Good, and then do you think he's okay? He's okay not having sex?
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
I feel like he's kind of thirsty. He's sort of sweet, a little basic. Like, I think it's sort of. I think it would put him in the spotlight as far as like tabloids. Like maybe he would enjoy that. Yeah, that's the goss. That's the hot goss. Wait, and then I feel like there was one more. There was one more like post Bachelor. I don't know, but So then apparently they shut down Claire's production of The Bachelor, and she had like a bad group of guys when they'd started, and she didn't like her guys, and so now she's asking for people to like for more guys. So she wants like half new guys.
So do you have more info about what was wrong with her guys? Because I think they were too young. There was a lot of
I think they were really, really young. And she's 38, so it's like, I think a few years is one thing, but if they're like 22, I think for a 38-year-old lady, maybe you want more than that.
Yeah.
People are liking your book.
What a train wreck.
I know, it's such a train wreck. People are liking your books. They want to know if it's just books or is it also movies behind you?
That's our movie.
Oh my God, that is Pixar movie. That's Jenna Fisher.
Those are just books. Those are books I read.
People want to know if we're going to do the musical series podcast about The Bachelor. You better believe it. It's like going to be our last Bachelor podcast for a series for a while. So yeah, we're going to do it. Heck yeah. Listen to your heart. It'll be way more popular than it would have been if the coronavirus hadn't come. Everyone's going to watch it.
Oh my God. Everyone's watching everything.
Will you do it with us, Rob? Will you watch it?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like it starts in April. Do you think that Paget, I feel like Paget is just thriving in this pandemic. I feel like she's just been waiting to be on lockdown.
Yeah. No, she is. She's been doing great. She was on lockdown far before anyone else.
Oh yeah, she's been ready to be on lockdown. All right, we're gonna take more questions. Here we go. Okay. Rob, how's your solo album coming along? That's from Family of Supernatural.
Good. I played. I had a Stage It the other day. Do you know what Stage It is?
No.
Stage It is like this platform where you can do live shows, play music for people.
Oh, that's fun.
People.
That's
but
fun.
It's all from your living room or whatever. So
is it like Zoom?
You play. Kind of. You can't see anyone else. You can see what they type, but they can all see you.
Right.
So people.
That's cool.
Gather in a room or whatever and can listen to you play. So anyway, I played a lot of new songs the other day, and it went great. And yeah, I'm excited. So it's coming. It's in pre-production.
Yay! Somebody just said that hello from Saudi Arabia, that they like Insatiable. Well, thank you so much. Insatiable was my favorite job I ever had. It was the most fun. I loved playing Regina Sinclair. Just a little bit of. She was just the most fun character, and we had the best time. Hi to Brazil. Hi, Brazil.
Hi, Brazil.
Laura Carter. Hi, Brazil. Somebody wants to know. This is from Laura Carter 123. What are our favorite foods? I like tacos. What do you like, Rob?
I like pizza.
You love pizza. I like pizza too. Hi from Greece. Hi, Greece. Have you ever been to Scotland, or would you like to? I have not been to Scotland. I've been to Ireland. I would love to go to Scotland. I hear it's beautiful. I'd love to go to Edinburgh. I'd like to go to the countryside. Yes. Have you been to Scotland?
Scotland's amazing. I just went for the first time a couple of years ago. It's amazing. So
somebody just said hi from Germany. I've been to Germany twice. I loved Berlin. I loved it so much. Oh, it's so fun.
I've done a lot of music tours in Germany. Such a great country. It's a beautiful country.
Somebody says nice makeup, and I thank you. I have like really do. Do you find yourself like? I don't want. I'm either gonna lose 10 pounds or gain 50 during this, and for now I'm fighting the good fight. I was like, I'm gonna like get it together for Instagram.
Right, so my whole thing this year, like my weakness is ice cream. I mean, I suppose that's maybe my favorite food, but it's so bad for you. And
which one? What's your weakness?
Ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I had to stop that. That's hard.
Yeah.
I used to, particularly if it had chunks in it, I would just like scoop it. I just like go for one more chunk, scooping one more thing. I was like, I can't do it. It's hard.
All year long, I've been
hard.
All year long I've been cutting it out, right?
Yes.
All year cutting it out. And
yes.
then I caved in the quarantine. I caved.
We've all caved. Jessie Cake says she also loves ice cream. Somebody just said, and they want to know what flavor ice cream. People want to know what flavor.
So I love Ben and Jerry's, and my favorite flavor is coffee Heath Bar Crunch, or now they call it coffee toffee crunch.
That sounds so. I love a coffee ice cream. I used to love like a butterscotch sauce or a caramel sauce. Oh,
yeah,
so good.
Another kind that we really like is fish food, which has
what is it? What's in that?
It's chocolate ice cream with marshmallows and like these chocolate covered things, like and chocolate crunches. Yeah, so good.
That sounds so good. I mean, look, why the hell you're not getting noticed? I'm seeing you now. Che Habe Dean. There you go. I just noticed you. Okay, so I'm going to do another one. All right. Sorry, here's one. This is from Chelsea Watto. How are we staying sane during this quarantine? Well, I've been doing the podcast still. Like, I've been calling in, so I felt like everybody needed a fun distraction, so I don't really know our new bachelorette, Claire, so I've never seen Juan Pablo's season, and so we've been watching it and then calling in and doing podcasts, so that's been giving me some structure. And then I've been doing some online workouts and watching TV, and I do a lot of crossword puzzles and reading. I'm reading Ellie Wong's book. What are you doing, Ro?
Well, that's good. I'm doing writing songs. I've been playing my guitar a lot. My guitar is it's like a cigarette to me. Like I'll pick it up and just like play and kind of zone out and play. But I've been writing tons of songs and drinking tequila.
That's so good. Is tequila your favorite drink? Somebody asked earlier what your favorite drink is.
Right now it's tequila and soda. I'll have whatever. I'll do whatever you guys want.
You know what? Somebody suggested that we do Bachelor in Paradise the first season. We are going to. We're going to do that after. So we're going to do Juan Pablo season, and then we're going to do the Listen to Your Heart, and then we're going to do Bachelor in Paradise season 1 because I never saw it, and Claire was on it, and I heard that she was like absolutely nutballs on it, so I can't wait for that. Oh, will you play your guitar? People are asking for you to play the guitar right now. Is that okay?
Yeah, am I getting a good enough signal though? That's the question.
Let's give it a go. Let's find out. Who cares? Am I wearing purple mascara? I'm wearing purple eyeliner. It's Wet n Wild. I got it for $1 at CVS, and Debbie Ryan taught me how to put it on.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she taught. Yeah, like all the kids on Insatiable taught me how to do it. All right, you guys.
Arden.
Should I ask him to take a request?
Sure.
Okay, what do you guys want to hear? All right, let's see. People are like, oh my God, they're so excited. Ask for a song. It's a little slow coming up. Somebody give me a song. There's so many hearts coming up. People can't stand it. Hey, Mr. Okay. Well, I say just start playing.
Okay.
Honeybee, is that a song?
Yeah, that's a song. I can't play Honeybee because the guitar player in my band plays Honeybee.
Okay, so I'll let you do whatever you like to do.
Okay. If faith promises made, you just take care and behave. You left, and now you are saved. The path, it walks you away. Meanwhile, house is empty, the boys late, naked and weary, the walls barely hanging on, carry on, and she waits for you.
I wanted to get a lighter. Rob, how are you so talented at so many things? It must be so nice to be able to do both. Like, I bet that helps, like, balance everything out.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, the songwriting thing has been so good for my head, you know? It's like you just wrote this book, right? And it's like therapy, getting it all out. And that's what my songs are like, ways that I can get emotions out and express things in a different kind of way. And it's freeing.
How old were you when you started writing songs?
The first song I wrote, like, seriously, like, 18.
That's awesome.
And it's just a great, way to, like, express these emotions, your extreme emotions you're having about stuff, life.
People have been writing about how beautiful your song was. They love your song.
Oh,
I'm going to go get my book. I'll let you talk to people.
Okay, yeah, do get your book. You guys know Arden just wrote this book. It's a memoir of her life, and it's really terrific, or so I'm told. I haven't had a chance to read it yet because the copy you showed me has blank pages.
It has no words in it. This is my book. You can pre-order. It's available for pre-order. And if you send a receipt to rosepodcast@gmail, I do a lot of giveaways. I'm giving away t-shirts, and I'm going to make a Bone Zone puzzle that I'm going to send. So you can pre-order it. It's called Little Miss Little Compton. You can pre-order it wherever you get your books. There's me with my braces. We have Debbie Ryan wrote the intro. Like Chelsea Handler gave me a nice quote. We've got nice quotes from Amy Schumer. I know, isn't it? Look at there's me look at that, Barb from Stranger Things in junior high. That's gonna be me in 2 weeks without hair dye. And yeah, so there we go.
I do these. It's amazing. Look how good she looks.
I mean, I have to say, I'm really proud. It was a journey with the book cover, and all the little doodles are from stories. In my town, we had a crow named Poe the Crow that was stealing mail, and it's a federal crime to steal mail, so it got put under house arrest. And these are all just things. Yeah, so this is Poe the Crow, and there's all these different. These are fireflies that come in at the end. There's just a lot of different stories there. But my parents were co-workers, and they married on a dare. They never went on one date with one another, and they stayed married for 50 years, married on a dare. And my grandparents married the second day that they met. So I'm the product of 2 hasty decisions, and it starts with that. So thank you. You guys, I appreciate you guys liking the book cover.
Arden,
people want to know. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Are there? Did you had to go very raw? Are there elements of the book, stories that you had to tell that you've never really gone public with before?
I mean, it was a weird, not to be too morose, but it's a different book than I thought I would write. I was trying to sell this book for years, and I found out that it sold. I got the email about it on the way to my mom's funeral, literally driving to the funeral, and it was, she died suddenly, and so they were like, "Hope you're having a great week," and what I think it became, she was barely in the book proposal, and it kind of became her book. So I think it was more, in a weird way, I think it was more honest, because both my parents are gone, so I could kind of speak a little more freely. But I also think she was so great that I think it was more more glass half full, in that I think it was more, I didn't realize how specific and unique she was until everybody started telling me all these stories. And I think it really had the angle of, I was able to speak really freely and honor. I mean, you met her, but how just this weird upbringing that I had that was cool and unusual. But my dad was tricky. So I think I was able to speak a little more honestly about the good and the bad, probably.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, it was definitely, I was like, oh my God, how did my fun little beach read become 4 funerals and a wedding? I was like, wait a minute. It's definitely a fun book, but I was writing it during that time. It's just hey, spoiler alert, there's a little funeral at the end. Yeah, so there we go.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But again, it's the same kind of thing where it's this outlet for you.
It was actually ended up, and I thought it was going to be a sad thing to do it then, but it actually was really nice because I felt like my mom and I were having this conversation while we were writing it, and so that was kind of cool. It kept her very alive, and it was I think it was a nice way to. It was a positive way to grieve, if that makes sense. So
yeah, totally makes sense.
Yeah, you make something. You make things out of things.
Right.
Rob, people think that you should write your own biography.
Yeah,
I've been about your mom. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been toying around with that idea. I mean, I had this event happen to me in 2013 when I had the stroke, and ever since that's happened, I feel like there's a story to tell there, and yeah. So definitely,
I have the best.
You've inspired me.